Hey, good morning for our first day of the 20 days of Sparkle. What I wanted to do today is focus on the first step of flaunt, which is F, find your fetish. And from there I kind of want to move into L, which is laugh out loud. Because finding your fetish and laughing out loud both really have a lot to do with each other. So here's what I want to say about that. When we find our fetish, that's about playing and that's about having fun. And many of us as adults don't actually have fun. We don't actually play. We don't do things that we enjoy for no purpose. Most of us do things if we can see the return on investment. Like if somebody tells me, you should do this, my thought process immediately goes into why? What's the benefit? Why should I do that? Why should I take your seminar? Why should I work out? Why should I eat this way? Why should I do whatever it is? What is the return on investment? Which is great if you're planning on something and you're trying to achieve a goal or whatever. However, there are so many things that we could do just for fun. Things that we could do because they bring us joy. Things that we could do because we want to, and there is no return on investment for that. And if you have kids or if you've been around kids, I want you to think about play. Kids play for the sake of playing. They don't play to accomplish something. They don't play for a purpose. They just sit down and they play. And as adults, we lose that ability. More specifically, we don't lose the ability, we lose the permission. We lose the permission, that's probably a better word, to allow ourselves the grace and the space to play just for the sake of playing because it's fun. And that's the first thing that I want to focus on in terms of getting your sparkle back, is giving you permission to play. I am giving you permission to play, but I also want you to give yourself permission to play. If you're anything like me, there have been probably more times than you'd like to count where you're doing something and you're enjoying it, and then you have that thought in your head, I should get up and do something. Or I should get up and call someone. Or I shouldn't be doing this. This doesn't make any sense. I'm wasting time. And those are the exact moments that I want you to move into. If you're laying down and you're reading a book and it's a weekend and you think, I would just love to close my eyes and drift off, but I shouldn't do that. I should get up and I should load the dishwasher and I should call so-and-so and I should do whatever, and you wake yourself up and you get some coffee. That's that exact moment that I'm talking about. That's the moment that you really could be giving yourself permission to have fun and to play. Reading is playing. Napping is playing. There's so many different things that really encompass that area of play. In my workshops, I do a lot of, work on finding your fetish, and that is finding what it is that lights you up. And I ask people oftentimes to go back to their childhood and to think about what they enjoy doing. Did you like playing Barbies or playing in your dollhouse? And if so, why? Was it the stories that you created, with your little dolls? What was it? Was it the creativity? Was it dressing them up? Was it the design elements? What was it that was fun to you? If you like to color, what was it about coloring? Did you like to draw your own things? Or did you like to color lines that were already there? Like, do you remember those paint by numbers? Sometimes those drove me crazy because I wanted to choose the colors. So for me, it was the creative aspect of creating the form, not filling it in beautifully, because I was never able to fill it in beautifully anyway. So when somebody gave me a structure, my focus would be on, I can't fill in this structure. I'm not doing a good job. I'm not coloring in the lines. For me, the joy was in creating the lines. Movement. As kids, most of us tended to love movement in some form. Kids are really good at regulating their bodies. Something I want you to notice and to think about is like the shake. The shimmy is a natural human response to moving energy, and it does move energy. And I know there's like autistic kids or people who do this. It's a moving of the energy. Our bodies naturally do what they need to do, and that kind of gets trained out of us. So I want you to practice moving your body. And again, I want you to think about, what did you like doing as a kid? Did you like swinging? Did you like the merry-go-round? Did you like jumping? How many of us were criticized as kids or got in trouble as kids and told to sit down? I was always climbing on furniture. You should see how I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting sideways in a couch. I have one leg like wrapped up around it and the other leg tucked under it. Think about the things that you naturally did and move back into those for a little bit. Give yourself permission to move back into the physical things that your body was calling you to do. If you were a wiggler, wiggle. That means for some reason the flow of energy in your body needs that movement. If you were a shimmier or a shaker, do that. Also, and we don't have time to go into this today because it's just the first day and we'll do all that later, you can use that physicality to create the emotional response that you are seeking. So if you're tired, you can have coffee, that's fine. I'm not telling you to not have coffee. But if you need to bring that energy up, you can start shaking and moving and stretching and moving that energy up. Or jumping and tapping. Like again, I said I'm sitting down. This is just, see if you can see, just a leg tap. You're tapping, you're finding the energy, and you're bringing it back up into your body. And it can be done anywhere, anytime. And then same thing. If people are stressing you out and irritating you and you need to calm, you can brush your hair, either with a real brush or just with your hand. When your heart hurts and you're feeling sad or heartbroken, you can do the same here. Feel that heart energy. Same thing in the gut. What's going on with your gut? Touch it, feel it, and push that energy where it needs to be. And that way you're consciously directing the flow of your energy. Now what I want to do for the last few minutes here is take you guys into a little bit of a meditation to help you find your own fetish, to help you reconnect with play, and to give yourself permission as well as the know-how to get there. And then after we do that, my challenge for you for the rest of the week is to take the opportunity to play all week, every day, not just once. Take the opportunity to play every day. And no, it doesn't have to be this grand, glorious thing. It can just be a moment here or a moment there. It can be taking your pen and drawing something as you're sitting at your desk, and instead of just doodling it, making it a whole picture. It can be going to the park and stopping by and swinging as you're out running. It can be any number of things. That's for you to figure out. So let's go into a quick meditation now, just so you can kind of reconnect for that. Take a few deep breaths and just settle in wherever you're at. And I don't care what's going on around you. Meditation does not have to be quiet. Meditation should not be quiet. If you're relying on the perfect space to meditate, then you're never going to get there because life is not perfect. Listen to what's happening around you. Look around you before you close your eyes. If it's safe to close your eyes, do so. If not, don't. What do you smell? Do you smell paper? Do you smell cooking? Do you smell coffee? Do you smell your shampoo? What do you smell? Run your tongue over your teeth and kind of taste your mouth. Do you taste toothpaste? Coffee? What do you taste? And just notice it. Relax your body starting from the toes. You can just kind of gently wiggle, move, find sensation. And for most of us, it's actually hard to feel our body in space, and that's okay. Just try to bring your awareness to the toes and the feet and the shins and the calf and the knees and the thighs, the hips and the glutes, and the spine. Bring awareness to the entire length of the spine, from the tip of the tailbone all the way to the very tip top of the spine, the base of the skull. And bring that awareness and relaxation down the whole back, the sides, the belly, the chest, the back, the shoulder blades. I want you to think about the organs as well. You've got your kidneys, your liver, your stomach, the intestines, the lungs, the heart. Move that relaxation down the shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, hands, pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and thumb. Relax your face, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your lips and your tongue. Relax your ears, and even think about your hair relaxing. And from here, I want you to move into a childhood memory of playing. And I don't want you to think too hard or to try to direct it or to judge it. I just want you to move into a memory of playing, and it can be inside or outside. You can be playing by yourself or with other people. Don't direct it, just let your mind go there. And just observe. Observe yourself. See how old you are. Notice what you're wearing. Notice your hair, the texture of your hair, the length and color of your hair. Feel that toy in your hand. Feel your body playing. Feel your breath. And I want you to use your senses to explore that moment, whether it's smelling that doll's hair or smelling the crayons, or if you're outside running around and you smell the fresh cut grass. Whatever it is for you, move into the sensory feelings and sensory memories of playing. And then move into you and how you felt playing. that freedom, that sense of timelessness, that you probably didn't have a watch on. You probably weren't aware of the time. You didn't care. You weren't playing to finish up. You weren't playing to accomplish things. You were just playing to play. And feel how that felt for you. Was there freedom in your body? Was there joy? Ask yourself, what was in your body? And why did it feel so good? Same question for your mind. What are you thinking? Are you immersed in the story of the play? Most of us aren't thinking anything about our life when we're playing. We're not thinking about dinner or school or friends. We're thinking about us and our play. And feel how relaxing that feels. To have that laser focus towards the play and to not know what else is going on. And to not care what else is going on. And before you let that go, I want you to take yourself as a kid, and I want you to look deep in your eyes, and I want you to promise yourself that you're not going to let this go. That no matter how old you get or how many responsibilities you have, you are always going to bring play into your life. If you want to hug yourself, you can. Let it go. And slowly start moving back into your body, back into the present moment. And before you open your eyes, you know how you can play right now. You know what you can do to feel this way again. And if you don't, go a little bit deeper, because I think it's in there somewhere. Breathe in, I play. Exhale, stress. Breathe in, exhale, and then slowly blink your eyes open. And your challenge this week is to tune into that feeling every day. Once a day of play, of wonder, of excitement, of timelessness. And please reach out and let me know if you've got help, or if you need help, or if you've got any questions about it. Because believe it or not, we get all locked up in our heads as adults. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? How do I do it? There is no right way, there is no wrong way. But if you need reassurance, I'm here for you. And the other thing I want you to do in terms of that whole thing, and we'll work on this a little bit later this week, is feel the laughter. Even when it's not like uproarious, ha 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 ha, in your face laughter, I want you to feel that sense of laughter that comes through your body when you're playing, because it's just pure joy. And laughter is just joy expressed. And connect into finding your fetishes, playing, timelessness, relaxation, using your senses. Every single day this week. I will see you next week at 10. I will be on time next week because I will not be in a hotel with internet issues. And if you have not already sent me your email, please do so I can send you the corresponding materials. And like I said earlier, please invite a friend. This is a really busy, stressful time for a lot of us. There's a lot of joy around the holidays, but there's also a lot of pain. So please share it at least with one other person. And that way, we can hopefully recenter and reground and bring everybody into a place of peace, joy, and playfulness this holiday season. Thank you all. I'll see you next week. Bye.